Okay, Evan, what are we doing?
Well, slightly different video. Kind of doing not really a kill, cook, clean, but kind of doing we already killed it. We already cleaned it. Well, in the process of finishing cleaning this one from when we just kind of wrapped it up real quick and stuck it in the freezer. And we're going to be smoking 2 shoulders tomorrow for like a fundraiser slash type of event that Melissa's mom is doing tomorrow, and we're kind of helping out with it. Nick is making some bear chili from his Colorado bear we're taking. It's kind of like a wild game dinner, so that's why everything's kind of wild game. And then we donated some deer for it, some hindquarters, and these 2 shoulders we're gonna try to smoke. Never done it before, so if any of you guys out there have done it, and I'm sure someone will have something in the comments to say about some way that we're doing this, but kind of just winging it. Never smoked deer before, really, ever. Smoked a bunch of other stuff, pork, beef, chicken, turkey, but never deer. So we're giving it a whirl, but currently cleaning this up, and then we'll probably have some footage of the event tomorrow and different stuff we're doing there. But stay with us here. We're gonna get these cleaned up, then we're gonna season them up. Yesterday, or this morning actually, they were de-thawed enough, and I injected them with some apple cider vinegar and some
secret sauce.
Secret sauce, aka grape juice. I know most people don't do that, but I do some deer cooking with grape jelly, so I figured, hey, might as well give it a shot. One of the biggest complaints on some of the other videos I watched on how to do this was that it was kind of dry and didn't fall off the bone as much as they would have liked it to, so I'm going to see if that helps anything. So just finished kind of prepping this, getting off most of the silver skin that I can usually get. Obviously a lot of the tendons and stuff and the hindquarters I'm just going to leave on, and hopefully they render down a little bit. I mean, we do like crockpot cooks with shanks and stuff on these deer a lot of times, and if you've ever done that, it's pretty good. Just put the shank in like a crock pot with you know, a bunch of other goodies if you want, or whatever, you know, roast type of stuff you like to put in with your roast, potatoes, carrots, whatnot. But so now I do this. Most of the videos I watched on YouTube, they didn't do any binder or anything. But most of the time when I'm smoking something, whether it's pork or beef or, you know, anything, even poultry, I'll do this. Sometimes I'll use different binders, different things, but I'm just doing the good old-fashioned Frenchie's yellow mustard as a binder. The vinegar, from what I understand and what it seems like, breaks down the meat and stuff, but I'm going to let it sit with the seasoning overnight before I get these in the smoker tomorrow. And we'll see how they turn out, I guess. But this just helps if you've never done this, mustard helps the seasoning stick, gives it pretty good flavor. Maybe adds the flavor, I don't really know. Never really done without it, so I couldn't tell you. It tastes different with or without the mustard, but this is just kind of what I do. If you guys use something else, drop it in the comment section and I'll be sure to try it. But so now most of these are covered. Doesn't really have to be real heavy. Some spots obviously a little heavier than others, but don't have to get too crazy. No. Liz, can you help me now that my hands are both?
Yes. What do you mean?
Just start dumping seasoning, sprinkling seasoning on, and I'll pat her down.
This is a project. What seasoning is this?
This is just Cumin Q's cow cover rub. I use it for like a lot of stuff. I like their brand of stuff. I haven't really tried a whole lot, but I tried it once. I liked it. However you pronounce it, I don't even know anymore. But whatever it is, I usually find it like Ace Hardware. I bought it online once for the first time, but
you do?
I don't know. I'm struggling here.
I can do it.
I'll wash it off. It's fine. Sometimes it's just easier. I like to get a good healthy amount on. It'll soak in overnight, and you know, some people, not sure how some people are going to feel about deer, and part of this is trying to, maybe some people that aren't into deer or into eating a lot of wild game, maybe they'll be like, hey, there's a lot more that we can do this than we thought at this thing tomorrow, so I'm gonna try to make stuff taste as good as possible. And sometimes I'm known to be a seasoner. But I'm just gonna cover it good, let it sit overnight, and tomorrow should be ready to go on the smoker. Alright, so we're gonna start making our poppers here. This is just the way we do it. People do it different ways, but at least our version of the jalapeno popper. I already took the time, Melissa and I, last night, because we cut up 40 peppers to essentially make 80 jalapeno peppers. But we cleaned them out, cut them in half. There's a little bit of seeds in them. We did try to take as much of the seeds out, just because, you know, in case people want to try it, but they don't like love spicy food, or little kid were to eat it, you know, don't want to necessarily deal with that. But take your piece of cream cheese, however much you want. I don't do like too crazy amount, because like the more you do, it seems like the more that just ends up squeezing out through its cooking or whatever. If you feel too much, it kind of goes to waste. Take your hunk of, you know, whatever dove breast. This is a piece of deer right here, but we like to do with dove breast. There will be some of these in here, but not a whole lot. And then take your piece of bacon, put it on top. Kind of trial and error what works best for you with the size, how many times to wrap it or whatever. But take it, wrap it up. I try to kind of cross it back over the middle if I can. That way I can just put one singular toothpick through it. Sometimes it doesn't work. You got to put two toothpicks through it, but pretty much just keep on doing that. This one's a little bit bigger, so I'll probably put a little bit more cream cheese in here and then another little piece. I kind of smashed it in to get it to form down inside the pepper there a little bit and make a nice little bed, if you will, for my piece of meat to sit in. Throw it in just like that. Again, take a piece of bacon, wrap that bad boy up. And take a toothpick. Usually, if it wasn't for the fact that these are due on tomorrow, just to help the toothpicks from like charring so you can still see them pretty good, I usually put all the toothpicks in like a cup of water, and it just kind of helps them from charring if I'm going to be making them right away or within like an hour or two. But I'm trying to prep everything tonight so I don't have to do it tomorrow, and it's a little bit easier on us. But usually that's probably what I do. But I just have a feeling, even with these being in the cooler, they'll probably get, you know, a little bit more dried out, and water might not be as efficient, might just kind of be pointless. So here we are, last popper. Makes 80. We had 40 peppers. We cut 40 peppers in half, so about 80 poppers. Had a couple extra, one extra piece of bacon, and a couple extra pieces of meat cubed up. We'll use it for something. We got one more of these in the refrigerator. Do you want to open up the refrigerator, honey?
Yep. I'll follow you.
You gotta open it up.
I know.
I'll follow you.
Oh.
And there you have it. 80 poppers. See you tomorrow for the cooking, bright and early. Finish cleaning up here, get some stuff packed in the truck so it's ready to go and I ain't gotta worry about it in the morning. And then should be good to go. See you guys in the morning. Well, it's that time here in the morning. Just got here a little bit ago. Inside helping my father-in-law, aka Big Mike as others call him, clean these grates up. Haven't ever really used a smoker, one time a couple years ago, but other than that, usually I use a propane smoker. So if I do anything wrong, feel free to criticize me, because I'll be honest, I really don't know what I'm doing. Kind of just following different YouTube videos and stuff I saw, but getting the charcoal going, and then gonna start getting this thing smoking. I think when I built this thing a couple years ago, I screwed up because I'm pretty sure the smokestack It's supposed to be right there. Just seems like it makes more sense to flow the whole way across. Not sure why I did that, but I might have been like 15, so you know, it's dumber than I am now. But here we are out of Burry's, and yeah, stay tuned. We're gonna get these things on here pretty soon. Gotta go check on Big Mike, make sure he's doing a good job cleaning up the rest of that deer. Don really went all out.
What?
How you doing, Pops?
Slow, man. I'm good at this.
Well, we got the smoker rolling here. It's sitting right at about 200. It was a little bit higher, but I just opened it up. Getting ready to open it up. I'm gonna move these poppers out of the way. There's our poppers. I'm gonna put those 2 shoulders on there. It's about a little after 8 o'clock right now in the morning, obviously, but got some nice white smoke, at least in my opinion, nice white smoke rolling out of there. And so we'll see what these look like once they're on the smoker, I guess. 2 shoulders on the smoker. That there might be lunch, depending on how it cooks, how fast it goes, but I got smoke rolling. You see I got a nice little fire going in my box. Close this up. We're just gonna let her go and see what she does. We'll get back with you. I gotta get these things back in the cooler here. It's currently snowing here. Harambe, the silverback gorilla right there. Got a little bit of snow on it, but it's a pretty good day for smoking some meat. Well, got some roast going in here. There's like 3 or 4-ish hindquarters separated up in there, slow cooking at the moment. Coming over here, we took a bunch more of the quarters and cut steaks out of them. I don't know if some of you guys do that, but we like to do lots of steaks and just kind of slow cooking them. Hopefully they come out real tender. Got some apple juice and stuff like that mixed in with both of them. My secret ingredient, aka grape jelly, and with these steaks it makes like a nice little sauce to go in with the steaks, and I think it's pretty good. But here in a little bit, probably go out and check those front shoulders, see how it's going, and we're gonna get some more stuff set up out here for my mother-in-law. Well, out here now it's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock, and smoker's been sitting kind of steady in between 200, 250. A couple times I let it get a little warm. Had to make some adjustments here. I'm gonna check the temp on this. They're kind of looking a little dry, but that's okay. I'm gonna wrap them eventually, and they should take in some moisture, I'm hoping. Sitting at about 100 right now, which is pretty good. 102 on that one. Although I'm poking in, juices are flowing out, so that's good. Might just be outside. That sucker there, about 115. So just give them a little something here. Should have brought my apple juice out to spritz them, but I'm gonna throw on a little bit of maple syrup. Let that maple syrup kind of sit on there, and I'm gonna come out with some butter too. Put some butter. I might give them a little spritz, but you know, I don't want to be checking it too much, I guess. So I'm kind of just gonna let it go and see what happens. But pretty soon here, well, not pretty soon. I'm thinking about 11 o'clock, or it's 11 o'clock now. About 3:30 or so, I'll probably start the poppers, which are still looking pretty good. Go inside, see what everybody else is up to. Melissa's in here making her sourdough cookies. Got 2 sheets in, 2 more sheets to go, and I don't know what else she's got going on here. Roaster starting to come along. Just kind of stirred this up and separated some stuff a little bit ago. Mike's got his famous stew with his
This is that.
homemade stuff. Don and Liz are over there working on the side. Signs. How's it going, Liz? Pretty good, apparently. Got some more stuff set up. Mike's making his famous stew. And One-Eyed Beast, he's making his famous randomness. Bunch of stuff that tastes good. Right?
Amen.
Amen, he said.
She's dripping. The juices are flowing out of there.
It's alright.
Smells good.
Oh, that's like turkey. I probably should have wrapped up.
I'll take a big hung out of
Okay,
it.
we're gonna.
I don't even know what
I have
that
enough
is.
to get this guy in here. Do we need to? We'll just probably start with you. Where's Alright. Gonna have to get some charcoal rolling again here. Where's my gloves? I'll just set those down on here, Nick.
What's that?
I'll just set up right there.
You better bust some rub or something.
Yeah. We'll go get it in a little bit here. A couple minutes. Alright, so finally getting the poppers on. It's like, I don't know, 3:20 at the moment. Trying to make sure they're all done right around 5 o'clock. Not sure if we're gonna fit all 80 on here, but
Oh, we're gonna.
should be pretty
Try like
should be
that.
pretty close.
I probably gotta stack them close.
But we lost our fire, so we're trying to get some more charcoal going here. I kind of let things cool down. Shoulders, had them wrapped right around noon, like I said, and they're pretty good right now. Just added some butter, a little bit of apple juice in there with them, and wrapped them up. And I just moved them, and I don't know if you could see, but they were leaking some juices, so at least they shouldn't be dried out. I poked at them and stuff, and it felt pretty tender, which is obviously what we're going for.
You feel tender.
This guy. How's that charcoal doing? Oh yeah. Burn. Hopefully that keeps up.
Nick's doing all the work.
No.
For now.
Nick showed
finally
up.
showed up.
Nick showed up a half hour ago. He was doing real man's work. Just kidding. I set up. I don't know about 80, pal.
Well, starting it. Plenty of time in case we need to change some other things. That's all.
I mean, once we pull these legs off, I can probably get a bunch more. Oh, right in the eye.
You good? Okay, maybe down a little bit lower.
Oh, Jack.
They're flying towards me too.
You aren't a friend of mine. Got it all loaded up in the
All
smoker.
loaded up. A little bit of seasoning. While I was waiting on Nick, I kind of let our coals go away, and I may or may not have gotten preoccupied. Rolling.
Should I dunk it? Get you.
Well,
What are we dealing with?
see what we're
250.
looking at here right now.
Ooh.
Starting to
Starting to cook.
come along here.
Yeah.
Close it back up and let her keep
Hopefully
going.
good.
Gonna have to add a little bit of secret sauce here.
You're running out of purple.
There's like another couple bags down at the shed too.
I'm gonna walk downstairs and see do the dirty.
Alrighty. Sounds good, buddy.
The full table.
What's up, dude?
I heard the guy that shoots his gun free.
So now the discussion will be what's the way to make it better for next year.